Hello, good day, everyone. I am Good News from the King's Farm and Industry, and Happy New Year to you guys. First of all, I want to say I'm very sorry for we've not posted for some time now on all our social media platform. That's because we've been executing some projects and running a research and experiment on extensive system setup of snake farming, where we'll not be using the shade net and the galvanized pipe and all of that. You get so. And last year, a lot of persons were complaining in the comment section. We are posting videos of new farms. We've not post videos of old farm. That's what we are doing today. You get so we are doing our annual farm checkup, and this is one of our farms. We stock this farm with 6,000 snails. That should be between 8 to 10 months ago. You get so I don't have much to say. We are in the farm already. Let's walk you around so that you guys can see exactly what's happening. Now today is 23rd of January 2023, and we are in Harmattan season. A lot of snails are not laying, but here in this farm that is not an issue. Now let me show you that. Okay. Yeah. So you see, so I saw an opening in the soil, which means the egg was laid last night. So I just brought one out to show you guys. All right. So we have different size of snails here in this farm, starting from hatchlings to jumbo snails. Okay, let me look for one. Talking of jumbo, you get so this first grade jumbo. We have other one here. You get me? So they are big but not that big. We have bigger ones here in this farm, and we have hatchlings too. You get so all of which are consumable. You get now the humidity level in this farm is very high. That's because I told them yesterday to wet morning and evening. You get me? Why are we doing this? This is Harmattan season. We've talked on this before. This is Harmattan season. Harmattan season projects two type of climates. One, dry wind during the day, and excess cold at night, which normally affect the snails. And in order for you to know this, the snails will seal up their mouth, the opening part of their shell, will not feed, will not drink, and will not mate. They will completely not be active. You get me? In order for you not to experience this in your farm, which is not good for you as a farmer, because if your snails are not prepared for this hibernating process, they are going to die during the process. So you wet your farm morning and evening. So come along, let's try to see one or two this morning. Like like I said, we have big snails here in the farm. Yeah, you can see. One funny thing or one good thing about the Amos snails is that they don't stop growing. Bring the camera here. You get so we have a lot here, a lot of snails in this farm. You can see for yourself. One funny thing is that the Amos snails don't stop growing, no matter how big they are. They don't stop growing. Okay, that's exactly what we are talking about. Now here is the farm. The complete view of the farm is a very big one. You get is it okay? Okay, I'll bring that one, sir. Now this one is very big. You get this one is very big. You can see my palm could not cover it. This one is very big, and they are very healthy. Don't be afraid to go into the farm system. Don't be afraid. Now wow, it's good. And this is Harmattan season. When you follow due process, you won't have issues. When you follow due process, you won't have issues. Now this is the man in charge of this farm. You get. Now here is an albino snail. You get me? So during this time, we normally advise feed your snails. You see, feed your snails more on fruit than concentrate. And for those of you who normally harvest your banana and then for your personal use, please stop it. Stop it. Here is one of the banana. We allow them to ripe on the stick, and then we feed it to the snails. You get me? Allow them have access to what is in the farm. Allow them have access to what is in the farm. One funny thing is that Amo snails are just too beautiful. You can see. It's just too big. You can see the quality of the meat. Now, what we've observed here, you can see, and they are still growing. One thing we've observed here, which we've already told them is something like this. You get something like this. So during this harmattan, the wind will be very violent, and if there is any sharp edge in the galvanize, it will start splitting from there or start turning from there. So what you need to do is to look for any pieces of cloth or pieces of UV net. Just tie it around the sharp edge in the galvanize, and then sew that place that have already turned, sew it back. You get, and then that issue will be settled. At least that's what we're going to do today. Now here is another side view in the farm. So here we have different vegetables and all of that. Like I said earlier, we stock 6,000 snails in this farm, but if we are counting now, like want to do normal sorting, we won't even have up to 4,000. That doesn't mean the snails are not here. They are here. You get, but the issue is the snails have burrowed into the soil. That's why you need to wet during morning, and that's why you need to wet 2 times a day, morning and evening, so that your soil will be loose and soft. You get, so during the evening they can come out easily, but when you didn't water in the evening, your soil becomes very dry and hard. So this will stop your snails from coming out. Majority of them will not survive because they are not prepared for the they are not prepared for this harmattan season. Majority of them will not survive because they are not prepared for the hibernating process. They will die during the process. So like I said earlier, don't be afraid to go into snail farming. You get, don't be afraid to go into snail farming. We don't usually do this, but for the sake of you guys, that's why we are doing this. So we have different sizes of snails here, different sizes. Okay, so these ones were produced here in the farm. Okay, so these ones, they were produced here in the farm. In case you are going through 1 or 2 challenges, those are normal things that happens in business. Don't be afraid. Don't allow that weigh you down. Just continue the process. Get me? So that's it for now. Thank you very much. I am Good News from the King's Farm and Industry. In case you want to set up your farm, you want to buy feed, you want to buy snails, you want to buy calcium, don't forget to reach out to us through this line 081 140 66659 or 070 6343 5251. Happy New Year.